90s edition.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, fellow
Hello.
siblings, to another episode of Brother and Sister.
Brother, sister, it's time to play our favorite game.
Our favorite game. Well, this is your favorite game. I love this game,
You
but I think
don't.
this is your favorite,
It's
not
what.
necessarily my favorite.
This is literally what shaped our childhood and why we're
It
so
was
funny.
one of the games that shaped our
I'm
childhood.
sorry. I'm sorry. What other game shaped your humor as a child?
Okay, so yeah, not everything about me is just humor. I am a serious person too.
Okay.
Yeah, I
What games
also
made you serious?
games that made me serious were Baldur's Gate. Haha, you didn't think I'd name one, and I
Oh.
named one. Anyway, hey, let's stop talking about us. Okay, hey everybody, welcome to the
Welcome to Brother and
show
Sister, where
where we
we
fight
argue.
and argue like a brother and sister. Anyway, last week on Brother Sister.
Oh yeah, what'd we do? Tell us.
Okay, well, first off, we had some technical difficulties, and we missed like 10 minutes of the stream because Sister
Shoot.
forgot to like punch in stuff, whatever.
Yeah. So this is why I don't like driving the game, guys. I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah. So anyway, and then when we popped back up, we went and we were about to do a drinking contest, but Sister forgot how to solve that puzzle, so like we couldn't even
No,
do that.
it's fine because I fell asleep and had a dream, and now I remember what
She
to
dreams of
do.
games. She dreams of the answers.
Well, actually, and the chat helped us out too because we got
Okay.
this. We got the key. Oh, we don't have it anymore because we used the key to unlock the crypt. And
Okay, but the getting the
What?
key was a really important part because we imprisoned Stan in his own coffin.
Oh, there's the key. Yeah,
Yeah.
we imprisoned him because we don't like him and his coat's evil. I'm
don't like him.
assuming. You don't like him either. You think
I'm
he's
ambivalent.
from the netherworld with his
No.
coat that doesn't move.
I think he's Neo from the Matrix, is what I
Oh, okay. Well, we just sent him back to the Matrix
think.
in the
Yeah,
coffin.
in the digital world.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we're back in the library.
At
We also
the
did a lot of
library.
library.
We're gonna do more library stuff. Okay, let me explain.
Why are we here? Yeah.
So we're in the crypt that we got into by like imprisoning a man and sentencing him to death, pretty much.
Wait, who did we sentence to death?
Stan. We
Oh.
hammered him in a coffin, so I'm assuming that's the same as a death sentence.
Well, he might be a magician. He might be able to escape.
I have no faith in him. Anyway, so then we went
poor
to the
Stan.
crypt on Woodtick Island.
Yep.
And we're looking through the coffin. So we're trying to find one of the pirates who has one of the 4 map pieces. And from the handy dandy book that we read about Big Whoop, we know that one of the pirates opened the weenie hut on Tick Island. So we're trying to figure out which coffin is his, but Guybrush is kind of being a weenie and doesn't want to just open up a coffin without a good reason.
Come on, Guybrush.
I know of
Commit
all
a
the
federal
things that
crime.
he's done.
Wait, is grave digging a federal crime?
We're technically not grave digging, though. We're just
We're grave opening?
we're grave opening. We're not going to take anything.
Oh, we're not grave robbers.
Right. We're just not yet. If the map piece is in there,
Oh, then
we're
will
gonna
rob.
take it. So now I remember. So all of the different coffins have different sayings on them. So we have to look up famous pirate quotes to see
clever.
who said what now.
And the book is called Famous Pirate Quotes?
I'm assuming.
So it's gonna be what, the top, not food.
I'm trying to. This system is very strange.
Because it works its way.
No, look, this is FA.
Oh, because E. So E is at the front, and then it works its way back.
That's weird.
No. You're famous.
What?
At the front. Go back to the front.
Oh, here or here?
No. The front.
Oh, okay.
If we were using nautical terms, that would be
eyesight.
Oh no. Oh, port is to the left, starboard to the right, the bow is to the front, and the stern. So you want the stern cards. Did you find it?
No, let's look at Q. Let's look at quotes. Wait, so that's gonna be like somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, it's the BA. I'm pretty sure at some point like when we replayed this game, we probably got out every single book and like read through the quotes.
I'm pretty
Because
sure
you kind
you
of have to.
can.
Yeah, I
Wow,
mean, like
wait, I think I saw it.
quotations.
Famous pirate quotations. Okay.
Nice.
Uh,
Because again, this is one of those things. Like some of the game designers probably
Oops.
went through and coded. So, well, actually, not even the game designers. It's the game writers, the script writers. Someone probably went and scripted out every single one of those books, and they're like, "Wow, we got to make something clever about every single one." And now everyone just kind of skips through them.
Some of the
I
titles
love.
of those books are pretty funny too.
Yeah, I mean the titles are great, and actually no, that's a good question. Did we try to get every single book out?
I don't think
Or only some?
I personally never did that because, okay, True Talk fam right now.
All true talk.
Back in the day, the
Yep.
only
You couldn't read.
opportunity, well, no, well, that. The only opportunity I had to play this game was in Canada with our extended family because we didn't own the game. So it was like once a year
Okay.
I got a chance to play it, and I wasn't going to waste
That's
my time
reading.
reading through the catalog. Like I just wanted to get the puzzles.
That makes
So,
sense. That
yeah.
makes sense.
And then when I owned the game personally, I used it to do speed runs. And if you're doing a speed run, you're not taking out every library book. That's just silly. Wait, did we get the book? I wasn't
Which
even
book?
talking to her. The famous pirate quotes.
Yeah, that's the
But this?
No, look at.
No.
Oh, did we have to return a book first?
No, hold on. See, I was too busy talking, and I didn't. Oh, is that the book that Governor Fat has? On his belly? Hold on,
Oh,
I'll ask
yeah,
her
maybe it
again.
is.
Um,
Uh, what gives us the option to talk to her about it again?
Oops.
No, the
Uh-oh.
joy of Hex one is the one I think he's got on his belly.
No. What?
We do need to go get that book. Let's just go swap out right now.
We have one.
Just 2 books. This is the
Two.
book we were going to use to swap out on his belly.
Okay, so then, yeah, she must have said that. Sorry, I was not paying attention to what I was too busy talking.
Neither was I. I mean, here, I'm not even playing the game. I couldn't read. I was too busy making illiterate jokes about you. How cruel am I?
You're mean. You know what? You know what
Mean
made
Big
me
Brother.
love to read?
What?
Animorphs.
Animorphs.
That was a 90s
It was 90s. Like, that's what I was just thinking. How is there not a good 90s Animorphs game?
game.
Or was there? I don't think there's ever been
I know
an
there was a
Animorphs
TV
game.
show that lasted. The kid that ended up playing Frieza McFreeze in the first X-Men movie was in the TV series. It was really bad.
Right. Iceman.
Yeah.
Iceman was the he was in Animorphs.
Yeah, he was like the main guy, the white blonde guy.
Also, wasn't it like a Canadian show?
What? Oh, he does have it. Haha, I was right.
Ah, nice.
We're gonna use this. Oh, all right, everyone, pay attention. We're gonna get a little
puzzle.
No, we're gonna get a little treat. We're gonna get a little Easter egg. What's this movie from? What's this?
Ah, ha, ha, ha.
Oh, look, he's weighing it.
Oh, measure.
He did it! Indiana Jones.
Huzzah!
Big old weirdo. I can't, like, that, getting rid of the guard was so easy. Like, look behind you, a three-headed monkey.
Oh, that's right.
Yeats VA, that is really gross.
Okay, but here's the thing. I was making jokes that he was, like, getting hot dogs, like
mushed up hot
ground
dogs?
up hot dogs and, like, mustard and ketchup or relish pumped in his mouth. But then there's also a Weenie Hut in this game. So maybe he's the guy that put the Weenie Hut out of the business.
Oh, that makes me sad.
Yeah.
Poor
this
little
game, man,
Weenie
I'm surprised at the economics in this game. There's been a lot of, like, young entrepreneurs, and we've been putting them out of business, and lots of competition in the Caribbean, apparently.
But, you know, you can get away with it because we're pirate.
Because it's a lawless land.
Did I say Woodtick Island? Because I definitely meant Scab Island.
Wasn't paying attention.
Yeah,
it's
the dock of
That's right.
pirate ships all stacked up to make a little Venice sort of piratey city.
You know, so we're part of a fun Facebook group. Hey, everyone, shout out. There's a fun Facebook group about LucasArts games. And if anyone in the chat is from that Facebook group, welcome to the chat. Anyway, in that group, people are posting, like, cool pics and, like, little things about the game. And
you saw that too?
Yeah, like someone was posting. So I guess LucasArts was inspired by real life places as they were doing their art design.
Yeah, in the first game with the clock.
Yeah,
Isn't
yeah.
that's a little town in Germany?
Yeah, I think there was like another one for the third game and like some for this game too. I was like, that's pretty cool.
All right, we gotta pay attention now. We're reading the book.
Okay, so the actual reading involved. Famous part goes, happy is a warm manatee. Oh, Buttonhead?
Buttonhead.
Kiss me, I've got scurvy. Ew, gross. Arg. Barney Gout. Plants are blue, roses are red. We're coming
Eat
aboard.
lead.
Old
Old
skunk
skunk
eye.
guy.
I bet these are mouth odds.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
go, Rapscallion.
We gotta find Rapscallion. I think it's this one.
Badges. We don't need no stinking badges. What is that from?
No.
What movie is that from? I know it's a famous one. Probably a famous 80s movie. I don't remember.
Here we go.
There he is. Whoa, he opened it quick and easy. Rapscallion. We're gonna see.
What?
Wait, what cutscene?
Whoa,
Oh,
why does it keep doing that? I'm always afraid that the game's gonna...
Oh,
he's
Rapscallion
dead.
cremated.
What?
Are we really picking up the ashes?
Silty.
Ew.
We know what? We're gonna bring
What
him
else
to... Let's look at... We got the Joy of Hexes. Huh?
But hex
Wait,
for like cursing other people.
we didn't... Oh, no. Let's go talk to the voodoo lady. She's good for it. But I think we need the Joy of Hexes.
She's good for it. It's like we're taking, like we're getting a loan from her or something.
Yeah.
She's good for it. You can trust her.
She helps us with all of our dead-ish things.
When you first opened that, I for sure, one, I wanted to see a skeleton, and I was disappointed. But
Oh,
then
we
two,
will
I was
see
like,
it. We
oh,
will see
he's
a
a zombie.
skeleton. We'll see a skeleton. Don't you worry.
This game?
Yeah.
I guess we did see the dancing skeletons. That's right. Pirates or Guybrush's parents were dancing skelos.
Come on, push that boat. This is the one thing I hate about this game. It's so slow. Trying to get
But
places.
appreciate the magic and mystery of this voodoo-ish swamp.
Do you think? Okay, so the only like voodoo people I know about are in New Orleans.
Well, and there's plenty in the Caribbean as well.
Are there?
Yeah. Well, they're like I'm sure there are still practitioners, and there are practitioners across the U.S. There was a friend of mine actually knows way more about this than I do. There was two. There was like a major kind of figure in voodoo religion in New Orleans. What was her name? And she was around like up until like the early 1900s. I'm gonna have to look that up. It's like a fascinating history. I guess
Please
they based
do.
some of what's that show? There's a show. It's like an anthology show that usually does horror stuff.
Oh. Ooh, see, Ash to Life. We're gonna uncremate that guy.
Uncremation. What's that? Okay, man. Now I'm blanking out because it's like a contemporary show.
I mean, that would sound cool to me. I would like to know like the different like plants and medicines that they use to try to alleviate pain and stuff.
The show doesn't tell you. Like the show doesn't. It's not giving you potions.
Oh,
it's just like
I want potions.
Oh my goodness. This is like I'm sure you can find potions on the internet, like apothecaries and shamans and all that stuff. People are still using that stuff. I'll give you some potion recipes.
That's way too much.
You give me $100. I will give you a recipe for.
You know what? I'll just make my own stuff like I did with my BB gun. No, I'm not giving you. I wouldn't give you the nickel I found on the sidewalk. How about those apples? Now, see, I knew it. We should have just got that book. Now we gotta go all the way back to the library to get her the book because she doesn't remember the recipe.
Hey, you're the one that knows how to play this game. I'm just watching.
What?
Yep.
I haven't played this game in... Oh, man. Whose wedding did I go to in Canada? Because that was because I was at our cousin Carly's house, and that was the last time that I had played this.
That's a long time ago. You didn't even play this when like they re-released it with the new like art.
I hated it so much that I did not. I appreciate all of the designers, all of the artists that put in their time to update the game, but I was not. It's just not my style. I'm not a fan of it at all.
That's fair.
I'm really particular on art styles. I feel like if they were going to update it, they should have made it look like the third game. I could have got behind that. But
Or like have some consistency in art style. But I feel like
yeah,
even between the games, it wasn't consistent. It's like
no.
they did it from two different studios, but I don't know.
And then I'm spoiled too because looking at the game Broken Age. Oh my goodness, the art in that it's just gorgeous.
It is, but they spent a lot of money.
They did. Most of their money was spent on the music and the
Uh,
artists.
who's the artist? Bagel something or other?
Bagel. They just call him Bagel,
Oh,
and that's what I'm gonna call him.
bagel. Is it
Bagel.
bagel or bagel?
It's a bagel. I don't
You
know.
just that
I'm
is that sounds
I'm
like a third way of saying it.
I'm the worst person to ask. My friends make fun of me all the time
Bag
because I say
bagel.
alcohol instead of alcohol, which just sounds
Okay.
so weird to me.
Well, it's the difference between it's like the proper like Canadian English versus the low down Midwestern
It's definitely my O's though. They get me in trouble. Like,
bagel
oh,
bagel.
say trouble.
Western.
Say trouble.
Trouble. Trouble.
I say trouble.
Yeah, that's weird. That is weird. Where do you get
Where
that
did I
from?
get my accent from? You're my
Did not.
sibling. We're supposed to sound the
Oh,
same. You
you
look
must
at
have.
both of us, and we, because you say you want ice cream cone, we both say yes.
We both of us say yes. Uh,
Oh, get up here.
trouble. It's like you have to say
Trouble.
it with a lisp.
Trouble. Maybe I
Trouble.
do. Maybe our parents just loved you more, and like took you to all the doctors to fix all your problems, and they're like, oh well, she's just tiny. We don't care. Let her.
Or well, no. I think how it goes is the parents talk more to the first kid, right?
It's like they expected you to talk to me, but
That's
you were
right.
just a jerk
So this is
and didn't.
your lisp and your broken English is reflective of my
Oh,
toddler language teaching
but
skills.
to be fair though, when I came to the States, I was younger than you.
That's true.
So maybe getting ripped from one country and thrown into another mixed up my words. Oh, look
You're,
at this. It's a
oh,
little pepper
a little sauce.
shaker.
Oh, anti-cremation.
That's cute. It's gold too.
I think they should have made it a cream.
How are we gonna put cream on ashes?
Okay, but think about it. Anti-cremation.
Oh, but
I'm not even good at puns, and that's a pretty sweet pun
how
that
are
they
you
messed up.
gonna put cream on ashes? If it was just a
That's the puzzle.
bones, then
That's the puzzle.
you could rub cream into the bones, which
No,
just
you just
sounds
like
gross.
you take like a handful of the cream and you just smear it in the ashes, and then it becomes like a little
Ah,
ashy cream ball,
but
and
it
then
gets
that
on you. It's been
yeah.
stuck to your hand.
Well, no, because it doesn't stick to hands. This is the genius of anti-cremation cream. Okay, this is it. I'm
Oh
making
my
my own, and I'm
goodness.
gonna sell it. I'm gonna sell anti-cremation,
Anti-cremation cream.
and then see this is what happens. You get
All
it on your
right,
hand.
are you ready for this? This is a big
Okay.
deal.
Well,
Gonna
hold on. Let me finish selling. I
All
gotta
right,
sell the chat.
sell it.
Okay, okay, folks in the chat. This is the anti-cremation cream. This is how it works. I'm not gonna tell you the secret ingredients, but you get this cream. Buy for me just $100 on
Secret
eBay,
ingredients.
and then you go dig up a coffin legally, not breaking federal law. You open it, and I guess people don't really bury cream.
You have to break
Never
into
mind.
someone's
Okay,
house
that's
and
right. You break
steal
into someone's house,
their urn.
find an urn, and you take a handful of Brothers patented anti-cremation cream, smear it in the urn, and then it unsticks from your hand and forms a little anti-cremated ashy ball, and then that ball becomes a little it's like a little womb, and a little fetus of your dead loved one starts growing in there and
Uh,
eventually is born again.
okay, this
See?
is the selling
Send
point question
just send
though.
me $100 and Brother will send you his anti-cremation cream.
Does it also work on animals?
Oh, that's the
That's.
bonus. You got to pay an extra as $80 for the animal.
Oh, but what if people just want the animals and not the peoples?
Well, then that's $400.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Before that's all
We're
done,
using
talk
this
to the Fed.
now.
Yeah.
Why does it keep doing that?
I don't know. Cutscenes?
It never happened before.
Whoa,
Whoa!
look at that. Whoa.
Whoa!
Why is he still green?
Oh, it was a close one.
Oh,
Oh
man.
man, you
You
were
don't
killed,
know.
Rap.
You don't know, bud. You don't know. Here's the truth.
I mean, we're gonna be brutally honest.
You're
All
better than
right.
your life is well done. You've shivered your last timber. You're the prep cook at the pearly gates. You're 2 weeks past.
Oh, gross.
Oh, Well, that's a
I'm
first for a
dead.
cook. Cold as leftover pork chops. Stiff as frozen footlong. Ooh.
Oh.
Green as a year-old pickle relish. Crusty as a stale bun. Sealed up and covered with goo like a canned ham.
All
Be the
right.
last. This is a canned
Ugh.
ham.
Oh.
It's too late, bud.
Whoa, why are you not at peace? What's going
Oh,
on?
oh yeah. Tell us your story.
Finish War and Peace? Jordan,
Oh,
have you ever read that book, brother? Since
I have. I have read that book.
you got a big
I
old
did it.
brain.
I did it over a year. It had nothing to do with braininess. I was just determined. I was like, I know this is like a famous work of human fiction. So I read 5 pages every night for probably a year and a half. Consistent.
Ooh.
I did it. I actually was surprised. For Russian
Produce an
literature,
air of the
uh,
steam and weenie fortune.
about like trauma and like princesses and actually not even princes and princesses, just like rich people calling themselves princes and princesses. Anyway, despite all that, I got caught up in the story.
Oh.
Yeah,
Good
like
on you.
yeah, little Anastasia. I was like, oh no, is she ever gonna get with Prince Mikhail? And like, oh, what about the drama of the
Oh, look at this key. It's got a little weenie on it for the weenie hut. We got a lot
I
of keys, man.
I never would have thought that was like a hot dog.
What else does it look like?
I just thought it was like a cutout in
It
there.
literally looks like a hot dog.
Now that you've said it, I can't unsee it.
My
But I didn't
goodness.
initially
That's because
see it.
my imagination is better than yours, because I'm the little sister.
In your imagination.
What?
Ah,
Sneaky Kiki?
thank you.
You never
That's
saw
right.
it. It's a
No,
hot dog.
well, yeah. Again, we see it now, but it's like a weird, like a weird type of hot dog. It's not even like a
No,
good
it
hot
looks
dog.
like a normal hot dog.
It's too perfect. It's too perfect to be a hot dog.
He
Whoa,
did leave the gas on. Uh-oh.
that is a long time.
Rapscallion. Yeah. Who's
It could
paying
also
for
be
that
an
gas?
eyeball. I think it could also be an eyeball.
No, it's not a red line. Look, it curves up like a hot dog does. See? Boop.
Yeah, but it looks like a circle. Yeah.
No. The
Well,
red is the hot dog, and then it's in the bun.
oh, see, I still didn't even get that. Now I see it even more.
Oh, goodness. All right, well, he can be at peace now. We
That's
turned
a
off the
weird
gas.
hot dog, though. Like, what type of hot dog forms a C shape? I don't know if I'd eat a hot dog in the shape of a letter C.
Hey,
Like, I want my hot dogs flat
it's
and
just
long.
a key, and they only had pixels to work with. Give them a
Mm,
break. Oh, wait,
no,
how do we turn it into the
yada
new
yada.
art?
Oh
How
yeah, good call.
I want to see.
F12, F8. I don't know. It's one of those Fs.
Oh, I took a screenshot.
Oh no.
Tell me one of these.
There we go. We're
All right,
back.
can you hear us now?
As little sister was trying to find the shortcut.
I accidentally muted us.
Yeah.
Oopsies.
Okay, so as I was saying, Sneaky Kiki, I was totally with you. I initially, when she first pointed out the hot dog key to me, I thought the hot dog was the thing on the inside, but it's
No,
not.
no.
It's
The red line
just
is the hot dog, and then you're seeing the bun on either side.
and that's why I made the comment.
I say like I'm spoke to the artists of this game,
You're
but
making this up.
but I assume no, I can't see anything but a hot dog. So
That's because you put it in our brains. Also, folks, because we were muted, you wouldn't have realized we were making fun of the artists because in the new game they
exactly
didn't bother to update the art. It looks like the key looks
well, because
exactly
look at his. It's on his shirt. Like that's what you're seeing on the key.
I've never seen that on his shirt before either. You just pointed that out.
What?
I thought that was wrinkles.
No, it's a hot dog. Oh, he looks really sad in the new
He
one.
does look way sad.
Oh, I don't want to see that. He just looks like
Just a normal dude.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
normal.
but you can totally see the hot dog now in the old one. You were just
Ooh.
pointing hot dogs out this
I
entire
got
game.
magic eyes for hot dogs, apparently.
I'm not sure what
Oh.
might Freud say about your eye for hot dogs.
I do love a good hot dog.
Inappropriate for the chat.
Oh, true, Sneaky Kiki. I'm always hungry. Yay, we got the map piece. We did it.
Did he literally swallow that? Like, is that where he hid it? He hid it in his stomach?
Yeah, gross. Wait a minute. Was it just in the pile of ashes?
Well, because it was inside of him.
I guess. Look at that. We didn't even have to bribe him or anything. We were just a good person, turned off the gas. Why can't we do that for everything, Guybrush?
Yeah, Guybrush, why you gotta be cruel to people?
Why do you gotta make us be... Okay, I want to know the psychology behind this. So, technically, it's not us that are doing these bad things. It's Guybrush. But we're controlling Guybrush.
We are
who's doing the bad things.
vicariously nasty. We're committing crimes through vicarity.
Uh-oh.
I don't even know if that's the word. Ah, cutscene! Once again.
The check, sir.
Let me finish building. New torture chamber. Oh no, that's scary. Oh. Yes, Sneaky Kiki. I have taken some ethics courses, which is why I want to let everyone know in playing this game, we have committed all sorts of atrocities, and we need to pay penance for that.
You fool!
By doing good things.
Uh-oh.
Then again, here's the question, y'all. Is it worth committing a few small crimes, like grave digging, robbery, and I guess kind of murder by
to get big whoop? Yeah.
Well, not to get big whoop, in order to stop
Wait a minute. Is this the wrong... We're not trying to stop LeChuck right now. We're just trying to beat him to the treasure.
Okay, but meta thinking, we know we're ultimately trying to stop LeChuck.
But we're not, though.
We
weren't even trying to stop him the first time. He just took our girlfriend. She wasn't even our girlfriend. He just kidnapped the governor, and for some reason, we thought it was our job to save her, but she ended up saving her cool self, didn't even need us, and now... we're out for ourselves. We're out for number one. Numero uno, Guybrush.
uno
numero uno. Yes.
Sneaky Kiki. Okay, so a virtual crime is not the same as a real crime in the eye of the legal system.
Oh, wait a minute. But the virtual crimes, like when people swat other people, you've heard of that, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so that's a virtual crime.
If folks haven't heard in the chat, so what's been happening in various places is that someone gets mad at someone else online.
A gamer, specifically. It's in the gamer community.
Yeah, it's actually been limited quite to the gaming community, which is kind of crazy. And then the person who's angry or feels slighted puts in an anonymous tip to a local SWAT team and sends them to the house of the person who they feel slighted them. And it's actually resulted in the death of a couple people. This is like a serious issue. So in that sense, yeah, I mean, it's actually, no, in a weird way, I don't know if that counts as a virtual crime. I mean, it happened online, but
virtual things that are
don't
bad.
get me too philosophical, because like I know we're gonna bore everybody.
Oh, that's right. This is the last thing we can do before we have to be done tonight. I figured this out too. So right, we don't have to open the Near Grog. We just use our cup with it.
What cup?
So our mug that he gives us, because remember we were trying to figure out how to open the Nero Grog.
Yeah.
And we couldn't open it, but we don't have to open it. He just does it automatically when we dump out the really strong booze. Oh. I just did it right now.
Oh, man.
Be proud of me.
Oh, yay, I'm so proud.
I figured it out. Look at his foot go. Look at it. He's just like,
man.
bloop, bloop, bloop. Oh.
Oh. Oh, man. Oh, did we
kill him? He had a really proud music, like, ta-da!
Well, folks, there's a cliffhanger for today.
Did we kill a man?
Talk about ethics. Did we murder a virtual character in the game?
Oops.
As always,
As
Guess we'll see you.
always,
Great.
we
Well,
were
thanks for hanging out. We gotta
letting
save.
them save the game.
Right?
That's
This
important
is
to do.
core part of any gaming thing is saving.
Yes. All
Um,
right.
yeah,
Well,
thanks for tuning in. Next week, Brothers should finally be unfrozen from
woo!
carbonite.
We're moving on to the third movie. It's
Woohoo!
Return of Big Brother.
That sounds like a scary, frightening sci-fi episode.
It is. All right.
All right.
Bye. Bye,
Thanks for joining,
everybody.
folks. As always, like, subscribe,
Bye.
have fun. So long.